Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Bromwich. You may know me from such films as, I'm just kidding. I'm co-chair of the Diversity Committee of the CCLA, and I'm a 2003 call, so I've been around a while. Prior to finishing my PhD in 2015, I was staff lawyer, legislation, law reform, and equality with the Canadian Bar Association for 6 years, and I also worked at the Federation of Law Societies. So I have a fairly good sense, although there's always a lot to learn, about what the Law Society does and work at a policy level. My full-time role now is as a faculty member at Carleton University in the Department of Law and Legal Studies. And I teach mostly criminal legal topics, but I also am the director of the conflict resolution program there. I have mediation and negotiation training from Harvard's program on negotiation, which was really, really fun to do. There is, by the way, an Anthony Scaramucci study lounge at Harvard, which is just weird and fun. That's distracting. It's just so much fun. I don't like him. I just find it fun. I am not in love with the statement of principles, but I am passionate about equality. I'm not suggesting it's the final take on what should happen, but I certainly do see diversity and inclusion as a very significant and important part of what we need to do as a profession, and equality is a very big part of what we are all about as lawyers with respect to justice and social justice. So having, as I said, some training in conflict resolution and purporting to teach it, I am very interested in not being part of any slate. And I am very interested in working collaboratively with lawyers as professionals. And so that's where I'm at with that. So why do I want to be a bencher? Well, I can think of a quote from Maya Angelou, which she always quote poets. She said, I intend not just to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, and some style. And I figure that the time is right for the legal profession in Ontario to not just survive, but thrive. I want us to thrive. I want it to be great to be a lawyer. I want it to be exciting to be a lawyer. And I think it can be. I'm excited about being a lawyer, partly because I have 4 kids. And I played this archery tag tournament the other day for International Women's Day. It was an all-women archery tag tournament. And my friends and I would rather get arrows shot at us than put our kids to bed. I very much love my children, but I think, when I came back and went back full-time into the practice of law, I thought, wow, this is amazing. So my full-time role is as faculty member at Carleton's Department of Law and Legal Studies. You will also find me lurking as a per diem crown in the criminal courtrooms. Mr. Beach knows that. We had a matter the other day. I enjoy that very much. It's a bit twisted, but I do. I think it's really important to look at the legal profession as a unified profession, that we are professionals together, and I want to take a supportive role in moving forward into the, really embracing the 21st century. Do I have more time?
You do.
I want to say one thing as well. I'm really excited about technology. I'm not blindly, naively excited about technology, but I'm really interested in what technology can do to help unify issues with respect to access to justice, diversity and inclusion, and a number of other issues that are problematic for the legal profession. I think we are a context that's ripe for disruptive innovation, which can potentially be really positive and also potentially be really problematic and scary. I'm working on a research project as part of my academic work that's funded by the Law Foundation of Ontario about technology in the family law context with respect to dispute resolution and legal tech. There was actually a huge number of patents applied for by Canadians last year with respect to legal tech. So I think it's a sector that's really going to build, and the Law Society as a regulator is going to have to grapple with that and to do so in a way that is forward-looking and responsible. So I'm very excited about the possibility of working with you, of hopefully representing you as a bencher. And I am committed to making a contribution and to giving it the attention and the energy it deserves. And I have lots of energy to give and lots of attention to pay to it. So I hope that we all thrive, and I intend for us to do so.